The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long. This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new metal gear being transported by that tanker. All right, let's look at your gear.
We need to get a...
Okay, so I'm attempting to collect all 152 dog tags across all 5 difficulties in Metal Gear Solid 2. There are 24 in very easy mode, and that's the mode we're starting with. Then we'll go up to easy mode, then normal mode, hard mode, and extreme mode.
Freeze.
Now, it can be very tricky to get some of the dog tags, so it's a good challenge. So that's the first one. Now, at the menu screen, at the game's menu screen, you can have a look to see which dog tags you've collected, and if you've missed any. Also, because I'm playing the Master Collection on PlayStation 5, you can. It gives you they released a massive book guide, just to tell all the secrets and then just to how to get all the dog tags and stuff. And this is back when the game first released in like early 2002. And they've included that book in the collection. Obviously, you know, it's not a physical book; it's digitally, but it tells you exactly how to get all the dog tags, so it's really useful. And these are the easy ones, and this is very easy mode, so it's pretty straightforward to get these ones. But 1 or 2 of them are tricky, to be fair. So yeah, I just need to get the dog tag from this guard, then we're done with getting all the dog tags from outside the building. Outside the building, what am I talking about? Outside the ship. Now, easy mode is very easy mode is absurdly easy. For example, you can get loads of items off enemies. You can have up to 10 rations. I'll just give you an example. Enemies in very easy mode give items up very easily. So if you look at this, 10 rations you could have. Anyway, what we're going to keep the dog tags on to keep track. So we know there's 24 to get in very easy mode. So that's 3 so far. And if I miss any, then I'll have to go back to very easy mode and do it again. But once I've got them all in very easy mode, then I'll move on to easy mode, then normal, then hard and extreme. Now this guard is a bit more awkward, because if you listen to him now,
are you going to shoot me?
now what it is, he's resisting, so in order to force him to give up the dog tag, you need to shoot him. You don't need to shoot, you don't have to hit his body, as long as you hit near him, but you need to use the USP weapon, and you only get that after you've defeated Olga.
Freeze.
Now I'm going to try and hold up this other guard, but again, he will resist. You can see how much ammunition you've got, like 106 bits. This mode really is for, I don't know, 5 to 6 year olds. Now I thought he would resist, but I think he resists in normal mode, obviously not in this mode. But I didn't pick up the dog tags. Let's get the guard out of the way first of all. But that's fine.
Freeze.
Now he will resist. I'm certain he does.
Are you going to shoot me?
Okay, now you can see he's got a dog tag because it flashed. The first time I looked at him, there's a little flash on the front of his outfit, and so you could see it. And also, if you've got these thermal goggles, you can see very clearly that they got a dog tag when you hold them up. But that's fine, so we'll come back to him later, again, once we've got the USP. So you know, that's 2 soldiers, we're going to have to hold them up and shoot them. This isn't like a no stealth attempt, but obviously, if you've got an alert phase blazing, it's going to make it much harder to get the dog tags. So, there we go. There's no soldiers there. So to lure this guard, we're just going to wait.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
What to do with this guard? I know what I'll do. We just leave him here. As soon as you go through this door, a guard will start walking up the stairs. Can you look in the rest? You can see in the radar? He's going up the stairs now, so let's get out of his way.
Freeze. Are you going to shoot me?
Ah, and he resists, as we can see. So well, that's another guard we'll have to hold up. Get the fight with Olga over with. It's pretty straightforward in a very easy mode.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit was my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Nearly done.
I have no one, nothing except the unit.
Now the next dog tag we collect is from Olga herself, and obviously she's knocked out, so to get it you have to shake her. Normally when you shake normal enemies they won't release the dog tag. You have to hold them up to get them to release it, but Olga is an exception. Now, because I've started a brand new playthrough, so my dog tag count started from 0, when you start a brand new playthrough, the USP suppressor is not available in your first playthrough. So normally the suppressor is there, but it's not because it's the first playthrough. Now, once I start easy mode, the suppressor will be there. Obviously, you don't need the suppressor for easy mode. It's it's not a problem. But it's just something that they do. I think the point is when you do your first playthrough, Kojima didn't want to make it too easy for players. He wanted them to get caught by firing the USP. But obviously, once you do like a new game plus playthrough, you're more skilled now. You know what you're doing, and therefore that you get the suppressor as well. Well, I could put out the light there, maybe not. Right, now I'm going to show you how the thermal goggles is quite helpful for this. So when this guard comes out, I love that effect. You can see the ground, how wet it is. You can see the dog tag on his chest. See that? And off we go. So now we've got the ESP grade, but we have to remember that we don't have the suppressor in this playthrough, so I need to be careful in that respect. There's 8 so far, and so there's 24 in very easy mode. So 24 is the target. So first thing we're going to do is not lure this guy. We've already got the dog tag off this one, but we need him. We need to put him to sleep, because when we lure the next guy, we're going to have to fire the USP. And if we fire it whilst this guy's around, it will alert him. He'll then call for backup, and all hell will break loose. Then we can fire now, so we can disable the infrared sensors here. Now we'll do what we did last time. We're going to lure this guy. So as soon as you go through the door, you can see in the radar he's coming up the stairs. Oh, I killed it! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! I've killed him! Oh god! Oh my god! That's a mistake. I had to do it. I had to force the alert. Now, well, that's a good start, isn't it? I'm hoping that they will now send a replacement guard. Because if they don't, then I'm completely ballsed up. Because obviously I've killed the guard, so they hope you send a replacement one with the dog tag. Oops.
Freeze.
Well, I'm going to try something. Can't believe I did that. Right, hopefully the guard will be back now. He's not there.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Well, that was the only thing for it. I had to do that, didn't I? Because the guard hasn't returned, so... Oh, God. Well, this is going to be an interesting playthrough, isn't it? I haven't practiced this, by the way. The guard still hasn't come through. Why not? Why hasn't the guard returned? Is it a one-shot deal kind of thing? Seriously? Wow. Okay. I'm trying to get this guard to reappear without me having to start the game again. Unless it's one of those things that the guard only ever appears once from the pantry, but I'd have thought they'd get a guard they'd get another guard to appear. So the reason why I'm going outside again is to try and get the game to reset, so that when I go down to that deck, that hopefully the guard will appear again. Still not coming, is he? Yeep. Oh well, had to start again. I think it was the best thing for it. Okay. Mind you, this is almost what I did with my Foxhound, with my Fox playthrough in hard mode last week. Whereas I mucked up the whole, so I had to restart the game again. Still ended up getting the Fox ranking, but. And the reason why it gives you the option of 2001 and 2002 dog tags is because the original version of Metal Gear Solid included the 2001 dog tags, and then the Substance version included the 2002 dog tags. Right, so we're starting again. God.
All right.
Yeah, how annoying it is that guard is just literally a one-shot guard. You know, if he dies, he just never respawns. I'm aware that happens with some of the guards in this game, but I wasn't expecting that to be a problem. Anyway. We shall start again.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
There's a good challenge though if you can get all dog tags without creating Hammer Alert phase, you know, without dying as well. That would be a good challenge.
Freeze. Please don't.
I made listen to this as well. Wow.
Unable to locate the Hayward zone. Nothing else to look for. Freeze.
Okay, so now we got that dog there, we can move on. As we can't get the dog tag from the next guard, I may as well just go straight through this door. This door on the right, you can open this door in very easy or normal mode, but this door here is locked in hard mode or extreme mode, so you would have to use the door over on the left side. So we know this guard here resists.
Freeze.
Let's just trank him and go. So I had to remember to go and get some of the other dog tags which I got before. I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm going to just go straight for the fight with Volga, get that done. I mean, what I could have done as well, I could have saved my progress, couldn't I? So when I screwed up last time, that wouldn't have been an issue. I could have just reloaded my save, but I didn't do that. So perhaps I should do that next time, just in case I muck up. In fact, I will. Hi, Lendro. Sorry, I know you commented ages ago, but I just didn't read it.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We are. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Okay, so let's get the dog tag off of Volga. Olga Gilukovic. Should I read the name every time we get the dog tag off someone? That'd probably be a good idea. So again, as before, because this is the first playthrough, the USP suppressor doesn't appear, and that caught me out in the last one because I accidentally killed the guard when I tried to hold him up. And he just didn't respawn. So normally the USB suppressor would appear there, and that bit with Snake just gone past, but it's not. But when we move on to easy mode, the suppressor will be there, which I'll thankfully take. So as you're doing the tanker chapter, it doesn't take too long to get the dog tags, but there's various things you need to do which will extend your playthrough, and it gets harder as the difficulties go up to get all the soldiers, because you have to get some of the soldiers in the holds as well, and if they spot you it's an immediate game over, things like that. But as before, I'll just show you guys. I don't know if there's a quick deselect option with your weapon. It's like if I hold it, to try and stop it firing. I'm pretty certain I picked up the dog tag, I just didn't hear it. Okay, so we're going to save now, so that just in case I screw up again.
Do you want to save?
The first thing we need to do is get the dog tag off this guy. So that's if you tap once, he'll casually walk and investigate. If you tap a couple of times against the wall, he'll move more quickly.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
You can see there is infrared sensors there and there's wires there, so we're going to destroy it. And now they're gone. So we're going to get the next guy first. And he's going to come now, so as soon as I move that door, it triggers that guard coming upstairs.
Freeze.
So you don't have to hit him,
Shoot me.
you can fire there, and he'll get scared and give up the dog tag. Right, so we got that one right. Let's quit the dog tags just to keep an eye. Now there's no guard here in very easy mode, I think, or easy mode either, but in normal mode you get a guard here. And we should have 20 dog tags by the time we reach the holds.
Freeze.
So this is another guard who's going to resist.
Are you going
Now,
to shoot
what I
me?
can do, I can shoot his leg or his arm once, just once. If you shoot the same leg or arm, I believe it kills him. Okay, we got him. Now,
Freeze.
for this guard,
Don't kill me.
one thing you'll notice, it says there are 3 guards in this room that you can trank. Now, one of those guards is missing. So when you first get to this area, there's a guard by the stairs, if you go this way. But that guard has disappeared, but he will come back, fortunately. And to make sure to get the other guard to come back, who was sitting on the stairs, we just have to leave the room, which is what we're going to do. We also need to come back here anyway, because we need to hold up this guard, who also is one of those guards who resists.
Freeze.
Are you going to...
Okay, he's giving me his dog tag. $11 so far. So the guard who
Freeze.
wasn't there before is there now. Okay, so we've got 12. That's half the dog tags in very easy mode. So now we get go downstairs to the engine room, as it's called. Now I believe there's a total of 4 soldiers in the engine room. Now this guard, if you were to leave the room, and this guard would not return. So you have to be, you know, you need to make sure you get the dog tag from him now.
Don't shoot.
Freeze.
So what you can do, you can barge, but you must turn around and immediately put your weapon up, otherwise he will resist. So I think there's 2 more in the engine room. Then the next dog tag will be from the guard who fixes the door.
Freeze.
Please don't.
You know, I know they're obviously releasing that remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 later this year, but I'd really like it next if they were to do a remake of Metal Gear Solid 2. I think it deserves it. Metal Gear Solid 2 is an amazing game,
Don't kill me.
and you know, just to be able to play this game in oh, where's the dog tag? Is it falling down there? Where's it gone? It fell off him, didn't it? It definitely came off him, but I never picked it up. Oh, don't tell me that's lost. Where is it? The dog tag is missing. I'm not even kidding. Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, you can get caught in the side sometimes, but I definitely did not pick that up. I'm not going crazy, am I? I think we're going to have to try and wake him up. How annoying is that? Well, I thought this was going to be straightforward. It's not. The problem as well in very easy mode, because the guards stay asleep for a long time, it takes a lot of effort to wake them up. See, I don't think it's got the dog tag anymore, so I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to leave the room and then come back and pray he has it.
Freeze.
I think he resists. No, he doesn't actually. Okay, so we're going to go back, and I'm hoping that the guard will have the dog tag again, because obviously I never picked it up. I know I'm right, because I should have 17 dog tags by now, and then I've only got 16. And there he is. Yeah, you see that the dog tag's back around his neck, so it's returned. It must have glitched somewhere, that's all. I haven't got the coolant spray because that's in the plant chapters. What I'm going to do now is just keep doing this until it wakes him up, and then I'll get the dog tag, and on I go. You can see that the number of Zeds around his head is getting less and less. Must be doing a lot of brain damage, constantly pushing the guard in his neck against the wall. So one or two more pushes. But my understanding is in very easy mode, these guards can give you 3 items. Okay, here we go.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Yay, we got it! We can move on. I think I'm sick of very easy mode already. Right. Now, because it's very easy mode as well, you only have to disable one set of infrared sensors. Yeah, it's done. So there are 3 guards in this next section. They each have a dog tag.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed.
You'll have to hold each one up.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time.
But they don't
Scheduled
resist.
Briefing session with the commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
There is that. So what you do, easiest way to do it, smash the bulb, that alerts them immediately. He'll come and investigate.
Freeze.
If they spot you, it's an immediate alert.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Freeze.
Please don't.
Okay, so and basically, as far as I'm aware, these dog tags are like, you know, the staff who works on the game. So it's a nice little acknowledgement to them. So we've got 20. Okay. Now you can see these guys go down very, very easy, and then you just get the last wave of guards. So this obviously is, again, this is very easy mode. So it is very, very straightforward. Okay, now this is when it gets really tricky, is trying to get the dog tags from the holes. Now I don't remember exactly where the dog. Okay, we're at full health. Okay. So I don't know exactly where these dog tags are, but I can guess. So I know there's 2 in hold 1 and 2 in hold 3. We'll have to go up top and climb across the railings to get the next guard, but we're going to get this one first of all. I think the guard next to the projector has the dog tag.
Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
In order to get across this the railing before Snake's hanging gauge depletes and causing him to fall to his death, you need to either have full health, or if you don't have full health, you need to have a higher hanging gauge. So on level 1 grip, I mean. So you can increase the level 1 grip to level 2 or level 3. In order to do that, to increase it to level 2, you have to do either 100 pull-ups or 10 bits where you drop yourself from the higher railing, grab onto the lower one, and you do 10 of those, rinse and repeat, and it will increase your grip gauge to level 2.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project.
There's even like a wire here where you could use the wire to drop down to a lower wire to get to the bottom. So there's all sorts of different ways you can traverse the holes.
It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children.
Or you can go on ground level, or you can go underneath in that sort of vents.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any...
Okay, just one more dog tag to get in this mode.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Master. Our Ray has a sting
Done.
that nature
There you go,
never
all
gave
24.
matter. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea.
So now we
and
just need
land
to
never
finish the chapter. So take the photos.
Good.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right. Left.
There's a guy with a TV camera recording what's
Right.
happening, recording the speech.
Down. Front. Left. Down.
Go, get on with it.
Let's continue. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Okay, so we're just finishing very easy mode. I'm going to save it. I'm going to show you the menu, all the dog tags we got for easy mode, and then we're going to move on to, sorry, very easy mode, then we're going to move on to easy mode. Simple, really. All these password attempts. It's going to be fun trying to do the holds in very easy, hard, and well, it's going to be hard doing the hold in easy mode, because in easy mode there's two guards which are in the you know the guards watching. There's two guards which have a dog tag, so you need to trank bucket loads of guards to get there, which is tricky to do, especially when you've got the time limit. But we'll do that soon. Okay, let's save it. Flying squirrel, cool. New item obtained, digital camera. Cool, you've got a camera and a digital camera. So let's save that. So before we go into easy mode, I'm going to show you the dog tags we've collected in very easy mode. So if we go to special, dog tags, yeah. So, and you have to load your save files. We'll load it. And there we go. That's all the ones in. Now, for some reason, the first dog tag is 000, for whatever reason. So it makes you think, oh, there's only 23, but of course, 000 counts as one, so there's 24. So there you go. That's all the dog tags in very easy mode. So we're now going to load very easy, and we're going to do easy mode and tanker. I think my plan is, not in this stream, but in another stream, I'll then do, I'll start doing the dog tags in the plant chapter, which will take longer, because obviously the plant chapter is quite a bit longer than the tanker chapter, but I'd like to do that anyway.
The Hudson
Let's do
River.
it. By the way, I do plan on doing some other things. I plan on doing that Sonic game, probably tomorrow or Monday.
All right, let's look at your gear.
I could stream maybe gens or colours or origins. Right, now in very easy mode there was 24 dog tags, in easy mode there were 26, and the extra ones, there's an extra dog tag in hold 3, And the other extra dog tag is in, I believe, the engine room. I think.
Freeze.
I mean, we'll find out. Now, now, in terms of the guards who resisted last time, where I needed to use the USP, one or two of the same ones I think will resist, but not all the same ones resist. So it changes. We're going to wait for the guard to come back.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Now the outside guards here, they don't resist until extreme mode. I haven't got the thermal goggles yet. I have to collect them after fighting Olga. Now, after you've been outside, I think it's for 3 minutes, Snake will catch a cold. And when if you stand still, he'll start sneezing. But as long as when you're against the wall, as long as you do that, he won't sneeze. You hear the guard snoring.
Freeze.
Now the dog tags, it includes the dog tags we collected in very easy mode. One second, I'm just writing a quick note on the stream, quick comment. Now this guard resisted in very easy mode. Does he resist again? No, he doesn't. As you can see now, in very easy mode, only one of the guard appears straight away, but now both are there, which makes it a bit more interesting.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot
He resists, okay. Oh, I must have deselected.
It's the other. Who's there? Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup units.
Oops.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
At least we got the dog tag off this guy.
The situation is normal. All clear. It was nothing. All clear. Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report. Huh? It was nothing. All clear.
Now we know the guard on the stairs resisted.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
He won't know. We'll have to come back and do him. You know, persuade him once we've got the USP.
Freeze.
Now he will resist again,
Are you going?
like he did in very easy mode. Just going to get some more. Now, it is essential to enter the holds in easy mode with as much ammunition as you can. You know, trank ammunition. You must, because it's a nightmare in the holds in easy mode because of the 2 cards you have to get. We thought easy mode would have been straightforward, but Kojima decided otherwise. Again, I'm just going moving up and down just in case Snake is caught cold and starts sneezing.
Freeze. Ah. Don't kill me.
There's that card again. Now he resisted before, and that's when I completely ballsed up in the very easy mode and accidentally killed him, and ultimately decided to restart.
Freeze.
He doesn't resist this time, thank goodness. That is right against the door there, that dog tag. And it won't let me pick it up. This is ridiculous. Look, it's right against the door. You can see it. I can literally see it. It won't let me pick it up. Look. Hi, Michelangelo. First time you see something like this. Okay, have you played this game before? So, because for some reason it wouldn't let me pick up the dog tag, I'm going to have to wake him up. I mean, it's no drama, but it's still annoying. I've never had that problem, but before, and that's twice it's happened now. And dog tags are, I mean, they're basically, they add replay value, and the idea is once you get a certain amount, I don't know the exact numbers, so once you get something like 48 dog tags, it unlocks the infinity bandana for Snake, which obviously makes it easier, because as long as you wear it, you never run out of ammunition. And then after you get about, I don't know, 110 dog tags or something, or I don't know, 100 dog tags, you then get the stealth camouflage, which obviously makes things, you know, it's fun. So we need to wake this guy up again because it's easy mode. It does take a while to wake them up. In fact, no, actually no, I just have to keep doing that. You can see that there's less Zez on his head now, which means he's going to wake up soon. Oh, beg your pardon. Sorry, Michelangelo. I'm being thick, aren't I? You're right. Yeah. No, it's happened to me. It very rarely happens. Normally you can still get it, but it happened twice. It happened in very easy mode as well. In the engine room. So I had to go out the door, and the guard, fortunately, that once you went out the door and came back in, the dog tag basically goes back on the guard, which it should be now. There, you can see it there. You can see it flashing. Right. Now we can continue now. So by the time we complete easy mode, if we've collected all dog tags, my tally will be up to 50. Because the tally includes the ones I've already gotten in very easy. And then once we've done easy mode, we're going to move on to normal mode, and that's when it gets, that's when the challenge starts to really go up. Anyway, let's go take it down, Olga. I never would have played very easy or easy mode by choice. I only did it to get the dog tags, because those modes are just too easy. Yeah, you don't have to. You could do it in the order. You could do extreme mode first of all if you wanted, then hard, normal, easy, very easy. But the idea is there's dog tags in every difficulty apart from European Extreme. Ooh. Yes, there's 24 in tanker mode. There's 24 dog tags in very easy mode, 26 in easy, 33 in normal, 35 in hard mode, and 34 in extreme mode. And there's also dog tags in each difficulty setting in the plant chapter. I will do the plant chapter at some point, but that will take longer, so I'll probably have to do it over like 2 or 3 streams. I'm just not positioned quite as nicely between the boxes. this fight is going on a bit longer than I expected. Finally, okay, it's done. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You can do it in whatever order you like, but it makes sense to do very easy mode, normal, hard, and extreme mode. And if you're really hardcore, you can collect all 2001 dog tags, and then you can collect all 2002 dog tags. Now, the next dog tag is Olga herself. Now, when I started very easy mode, because it was a new playthrough, the USP suppressor doesn't appear, but on subsequent playthroughs, and obviously this easy mode is a subsequent playthrough, the suppressor is now here, which makes it a lot easier for quietly intimidating or taking out enemies. There you go. So yeah. But yeah, so there's dog tags on every difficulty level apart from European Extreme mode. The reason being was European Extreme mode wasn't in the original release of Metal Gear Solid 2. It was just added because the European version of the MGS2 was released later than the Japanese version. They added the European Extreme difficulty just as an extra bonus. So that's why there's no dog tags in that difficulty setting. So we're gonna hold up this guy. And if you're not sure whether you've got all the dog tags or not, you can put your thermal goggles on. You can see very clearly that this guy's got dog tags. Now, one thing I like about this, putting these thermal goggles on, is that you can see. I love the visual of the water on the ground. It looks really good. I love this whole setting. It's very dark, it's wet and miserable, but it's the perfect setting for a Metal Gear Solid game, right? So we need to attach the suppressor. So we've got 34. There's 5 in the hold, so by the time we reach the holds we should have 45. Now here's the problem, in easy mode there's 2 guards where the dog tags are a nightmare to get them off them. It's going to be very fun watching me trying to do it without mucking up. Yeah, I mean, it is the ultimate challenge, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, the main differences with European Extreme mode is one, I mean, it's still the same big boss ranking, that hasn't changed, but the difference is one, there's no rations whatsoever in European Extreme, and 2, bosses take a little bit longer to defeat, but not much. It's just that their health depletes slightly less than Extreme mode, but it's not really an issue. The only problem is, or the one plus side about European Extreme is this: when your health starts bleeding, when your health gets too low and you start bleeding, your health recovers more quickly in European Extreme mode than any other mode. Fact. Which is very useful against the, like the waves of guards later in the game. Intimidate this guard, gets dog tag. Now, obviously the guard here wasn't willing to part with his dog tag, but he's not there now. He's disappeared. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this guard out of the way first of all, or enemy subject. I just call them guards. And what we're going to do, we're going to leave the room. Going to go back, and he's now sitting there. You can see why I moved the guard, because if I hadn't moved it, he would have seen the guard straight away and got suspicious. Now I'm going to have to shoot at him. Again, you can either shoot their arm or leg. You don't have to though. As long as you shoot nearby the soldier, he'll get scared. Now I think that's all the ones we can get for now. Now we move on to the engine room. Now in the engine room there was 5 in very easy mode, and there should be 6 now in easy mode. I don't know which extra one it is. Again, this guard, you get one chance to get this guard. If you run out of the room and come back, that guard is gone. Now, if you run through them, you must turn around and immediately put your guard up, or they'll start attacking.
Freeze. Freeze.
So he did start to put his arms down then. So he picks it up and we go.
Freeze.
Don't shoot.
I have to admit, I do like extreme mode, but you've been extreme mode, but there's absolutely no point in playing that mode unless you go for the big boss ranking. There's no, it's not like there's no dog tags or anything. Now, when I played very easy mode, I changed this guard, the dog tag got stuck on the side area, and I had to leave the room, go back for it to reset.
Don't kill me.
I see that guard up there. He wasn't in very easy mode, so he will have a dog tag. I got it this time. No, no, punching doesn't work. You have to get the USB. You made me think now. Does it work? No, I'm sure it doesn't work. You have to shoot them. You have to scare them. I'll see if I can test it if one of these resists, but I'm sure that doesn't work. So I'm pretty certain the answer is no, it doesn't. It makes sense though, wouldn't it? You punch them, you think they'd be scared, wouldn't you?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Okay, we're on course. So, in easy mode, you have only one set of infrared sensors to disarm. In easy mode, you have two. You've never tried it, but it's a good point. You know, who knows? That was way too small there. I could easily have mucked that up. It wasn't it? Because you think you'd intimidate them, just, run over, beat them sentenced a couple of times. Anyway, that's done there. And then we go. So again, these three guards in holds 2, they always have a dog tag. They never resist. The only problem, the annoying thing is, if they do, if you alert them, you get an immediate alert phase, which is annoying.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
So what I do to get this guard, I do this. Destroy the light, makes them suspicious straight away, because obviously they've got like goggles on so that they can see very clearly in the dark.
Freeze.
And like that. This guy doesn't normally get alerted, but sometimes he can spot me from the side there.
Don't kill me.
Wish he could steal his Walkman so we could listen to his music. Gecko.
Freeze. No! Please don't.
I really need to make sure I have one more on the run ration, because if I get hit by the guards there, when I need to swing across the railing, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Because I haven't increased my grip gauge. I really need more ammunition, M9 ammunition than I've got. Anyway, we'll manage. We'll manage. So you hit me. So that's going to be a problem. I will have to use a ration. that it? Now, I wouldn't need to use the ration if I'd increased my grip gauge. Now, I'm going to save... What should I save?
At the moment,
So we've got... Right. So the first thing we're going to do
civilized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
is we're going to use a ration.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
So,
They are all working
here's
to
the
deploy
problem.
their own Metal Gear force to compete with the
These
US
two-
strike capability.
two of these 5 guards, right,
A swarm of these
excuse me, which I need to get the dog tag off, are in the rows of men.
We initiated
You see the guard who's got the boxer shorts? He's got the dog tag.
pirated weapons forces.
I'm not kidding.
Everything that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of
Which
course,
is...
another Metal
Now, I don't think this guard here we're about to hold up's got the dog tag. I could be wrong.
with Ray.
He did in very easy mode, but I don't know if he's got it in easy mode.
The world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear
No, it doesn't.
will be
Okay.
contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray
So this is where it gets complicated.
who will accomplish this.
Freeze.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear
So you have to look at
strategy.
the radar, and you have to look at the guards who have gone to sleep.
The shift in the balance
We need to
of
train
power
all these
in
guards
the
to allow us to
We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
get the dog tag off the guard with the, you know,
Some
the underpants. So this is...
importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Freeze.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more difficult.
He won't have it. So the guard we want is the one in the boxer shorts.
Fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I
There's some which I haven't...
generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what
There's
that
some
means.
there. There's one there which is still awake.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath.
Yeah,
of
they will, and then
Shadow
everyone will
Moses.
wake up.
The official reason given did not, of course,
So yeah, you don't want to bump into them.
Rex and next generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this
What?
theory is correct,
Why is it for them
there
there?
was a calculated intent to cash in on this
That is so unfair.
by specific interests within
You
the
don't.
military
Oh my god.
We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology.
So we've got you've got 5 bits of M9 ammunition. That's why I needed more. I've definitely trained more guards than I wanted to. But anyway,
Trying to exploit this technology to further their own power and influence.
but we got that dog tag at least, and at least I didn't get spotted. Now here's the problem: you got to do exactly the same in the third hold, and you need to train a lot of guards. I haven't got enough ammunition to do that. If I had the stealth camo, I could, but that's not really an option.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
But even if I get caught now, it doesn't matter because I've got the dog tag.
Will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
I don't think it's good. I'm just going to try something.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Will it respawn? That's what I'm thinking.
Specialists in the black market trade of weapons grade plutonium has been
No, okay, so what I'm going to do,
Do you want to save, Snake?
I'm going to save it, and I'm going to restart it. Now, when I restart it, I will already have the dog tag, so that it makes sense, because you,
cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
didn't mean to go that far back. So yeah, I mean, I didn't quite have full the amount of ammunition I could have had when I started the whole thing, so that's something I could have done better. But anyway, I'm certain the save will count the dog tag we've already got, and when we load it, I will still have loads of ammunition. So, but that shows you how difficult that first hold is to get that dog tag. And like I say, if you touch any soldier, it causes an immediate game over, because all the soldiers get alerted and you're screwed. You even have a tiny cutscene, so if you look at our dog tags, it includes that one we've already got.
Industrialized nations
That's great.
of the world knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.
Now I think,
strike capability.
I hope really, that the soldier up here, like in very easy mode, he'll have a dog tag. Now, this isn't going to work, because you see that my grip is depleting too quickly because my life is damaged. So, if I use the ration, as long as I've got full health,
Pirated weapons forces.
I should be able to make it across.
Stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Please tell me I don't even know if my health was full.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray
He's close.
who will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears
See, if you don't have enough
obsolete.
rations to heal yourself, you need to have a higher grip grade, otherwise you won't make it across.
The Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
I just had a horrible thought. I think the guard
Some say that the strategic
and the guard high up in the hold in hold 3, the one that I'm supposed to. I wonder if he might not be there now, because he normally. I think if you see him once go and then leave the room and come back, he disappears. I suppose we haven't done that, so hopefully he'll still be there. I'm probably not making any sense, but I know what I'm talking about.
Interference from a major player.
You either, to increase the grip gauge, you either have to do 100 pull-ups, or you do 10 bits where you drop from the high ledge to a bottom ledge. You catch the bottom ledge, you do that 10 times, and it will increase your grip gauge by 1 instead of doing 100 push-ups.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
Okay, one more. Now, here's the problem. The guard who's got it is the guard in the front row, fourth from the left.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
You should watch the radar.
It must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Oh God, get out of the way.
Left. Front.
Now, even though we've got a 4-minute 24-second time limit, it's a hint. It goes on longer. In every mode, apart from extreme where you've been extreme, he will just keep talking.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use my weapon.
Freeze.
God.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up.
That's okay. I don't mind, Dolph. You keep repeating yourself. I'm good with that.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Manta Ray. Our Ray is a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule
we're nearly
sea
there.
And land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost of his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly...
See, I think I shot him by mistake. Yeah, I shot him by mistake! Oh, I missed one! Prat. I had it all done and I missed one.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Darn. I was doing so well!
Ours is not the...
Oh, by the way, you can't kill them either. If you kill them, it calls an immediate game over. But anyway, the dog tags again, the ones I've already collected are fine, but how annoying is that? I was so close. Almost perfection.
It is the fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you...
Oh, I see the USP. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I'd
Freeze.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
No, what are you doing?
Left.
There's something wrong with this controller because it started zooming in the camera. I didn't press anything. It might be the buttons are sticky. So
I have a daughter.
by doing that, you know, you just I see. He stops talking, but
her or her children experience the horror of
I shouldn't have done that, should I? Because I've wasted ammunition.
nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations.
Just trying to think how best to do this. Okay.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard.
Freeze.
I'd like you all to think about what that means.
See, if Colonel's on the right, then all the soldiers be looking to the right, which should make it easier.
After the Great Manta Ray. Our ray has a sting that nature
That makes
never
sense.
gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. This turned out to be longer than expected.
What are you... Oh, for God's sake.
At ease. Just a little.
Do you know what? I got a new controller recently. I think I switched to it. See if that's any better.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
There we go. It's actually like a camouflage controller. It's got camouflage pattern on it. Looks pretty good.
We have intelligence that
Oh, for God's sake! I've got this.
terrorists planning to target
Can't leave the room, so I have to wait for this to be done. So I'm just waiting for Dolph to go on the far right,
to the right.
and then I can use my last ammunition to hold up the guard and get his dog tag. The nut shot.
Intruder to the right. Intruder to the left. Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Let's continue.
Oh, thank God for that. Now come and move.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear
Or just stand there, be a complete
are about to
arse.
render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit.
See, there's a guard
this
there, which annoys me. He's standing
further
still. Why isn't he moving?
The human race is about to slide back into
See, that guard is looking there.
race of that last century, and we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix.
Utterly stupid unfair. I mean, yes, if I'd had more, if I hadn't wasted that ammunition, I could have trained them. We know that, but still, it's stupid, isn't it? Anyway, it's a good challenge. I did the first hold, all right, but I've got it. It counts. So I've got it. I'm going to get the heck out of there. The hell out of there. Right. So first hold, which is, in my opinion, harder.
This is a program that will
I did that perfectly, but I made just a mess of the third half. Anyway, we're done. We can move on.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they
I
will
did
not
that.
succeed.
Oh, I nearly ran straight into that guy. Oh god.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
So I'm just going out the door. He'll stop,
I have a daughter.
you know, turn them to their stretches and we can get on with it.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or
Okay, so that was fun and games. To be fair, I had more trouble with very easy mode
as a
because of the mistakes earlier in the tanking which I made. Anyway, next up is normal mode. Normal mode doesn't get any easier because whereas very easy mode had 24, easy mode has 26, normal mode has 33, so there's a lot more soldiers. He does say he has a daughter, and that daughter appears in the plant chapter. Right. Anyway, once I finish this mode, I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back to the dog tag viewer to show you guys, prove that I've got all dog tags in very easy mode. There you go, save, 2 continues, 1 ration. And we've got, what's our ranking this time? We were flying squirrel in very easy mode. We are, oh, flying squirrel again. Okay. New item obtained, we have the bandana. You've got a bandana, you can use it in the tanker mode. Now, the funny thing is, the bandana gives you infinite ammo. Now, if you think about it, if I'd gone and done very easy mode, then normal mode, I would have unlocked the infinity bandana and then gone back and done easy mode. That would have been really useful when tranking the guards because I would have had infinite ammo and I wouldn't have to worry about running out. But anyway, that's good. I'm enjoying it, making a mess of it, but I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, you don't have to trank those guards in the rows again in the later difficulties, but it doesn't mean there's still some challenging stuff coming. So again, if you go to special missions, dog tag viewer. So we've already we've got all ones in very easy, but now we get to show you these are all the ones in very easy mode. There's 26. There you go. And what I plan to do at some point is live stream plant chapter getting them. Obviously, it will take longer because the plant chapter is longer, naturally. And that'll probably have to be done over 2 playthroughs, I think, possibly 3. I don't want new game. What am I doing? I think I do. Let's do normal mode. Okay, so there are 33 this time. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old
2
age.
years ago.
To quote a certain colonel, haha.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear.
No, fair enough. Busy day. I appreciate you coming along and chatting. It's good. Anyway, moving on to normal mode, and we're planning to do normal,
Mission objective is to
hard, and
make
extreme
visual
mode.
All right, let's look at your.
I've got the specs this time. Snake and his cool
We need to
specs.
get
But then we had the perfect 3D camera.
freeze.
Don't kill me.
So by the time I finish normal mode, I want to have 83 dog tags by then.
Freeze. Move. Please don't.
Okay, so this guard resisted in very easy mode. He didn't resist in easy mode, but I believe he does resist in normal mode, I think, based on memory.
Freeze.
See, he did, well.
Are you going to shoot me?
Oh, oh well, I trained him, so let's go. So there's 7 more dog tags to get that were in compared to
Freeze.
easy mode.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Now this time, or for the first time I should say, this guard down here resists.
Freeze. Move. If you're going to shoot.
Then shoot me. Now there are 2 guards in this area this time. So first of all, there's the guard. Let's get this guard first.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
He doesn't resist for a change. Okay, if they resist, it basically means they won't give up their dog tag. So what you have to do, you have to get the USP, the lethal gun, and then you fire it at them. You either fire it near them or fire it at a leg or arm, and they will then get scared and they will then give up the dog tag. That's basically what you have to do.
Freeze.
Pick up the chaff, you never know, it could be useful. Oh, that is, I mean, that's a locker you can hide in if there's like an evasion phase or a lock phase, you could hide in the locker. Right, let's find a guard in this area for the first time. It wasn't one in very easy mode, just in this section here. And he's resisting as well. So when I do that, that guard will come up the stairs there. Hopefully he won't resist, but if he does...
Freeze. Are you going to
he's going to resist as well. They're all resisting. Now he's going to spot the other guards. So I'm going to do all these guards once I come back from Olga, once I've got the USP. You can see already it's getting trickier to do. Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, I assume they can tell it's a tranquilizer, but it's a clever idea, isn't it?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing.
Not easy, but you can take out Olga in like 4 hits there. Right. So again, Olga always has a dog tag, but you can't. You have to, because he's knocked out. You have to shake her body to get it. Any other knocked out guards shaking their body will not release the dog tag. Only works with Olga. There's the suppressor. So to attach the suppressor, you equip the weapon, equip the suppressor, done. I missed the thermal goggles. They never appeared in Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5, or Peace Walker for that matter. Well, this guard won't resist, fortunately.
Freeze.
Need that ammunition to be able to intimidate the guards. So let's do this one first. Now, if you're outside for more than 3 minutes, Snake will start sneezing, and that will distract the guards. So if we stand against the wall and press up and down, he won't sneeze.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Obviously, you can kill the guards if you want, but I just prefer to trank them. Deal with this guard next.
Freeze.
Move. If you're going to shoot, don't.
There you go. Intimidated him. He's scared now. The difference is, if you muck it up and don't get the dog tag off him, you have to fire the gun again, obviously, to intimidate him. But if you shoot his leg, you won't have to fire the gun again, because that automatically make him really scared. I think we picked it up. Anyway, on we go. So as soon as you go through that door, it triggers this guard coming up the stairs.
Freeze.
Are you?
That's the first time a guard appears in this corridor. He doesn't appear in very easy or easy mode.
Freeze.
Now, I can't remember if we got the dog tag off this guard or not.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
I think we must have, because he resists straight away.
Freeze.
Now the other guard we took out, who was there earlier, disappeared. But if you leave the room and come back in, the other guard will return. But we need to go downstairs here, and we need to interrogate this guard to get his dog tag, and we need to coax him into
Freeze.
releasing it.
What are you? Don't kill me.
It's a unique guard because he always has 2 rations. I think that's all of them. I hope it is. I was thinking that there's one guard I've missed. There wasn't there?
Freeze. Are you going to shoot me? Yeah. Not afraid of a tranquilizer gun, but afraid of a little USP. If you come in this room, see, if you go out the room, this guard here disappears and he never returns again. So you need to make sure you don't muck that up, and you need to make sure you get that dog tag off him without any issue. For the other guards in this area, it's okay. It's just for that one, I think. Freeze. Don't shoot.
Just gonna look at the amount of rations I've got. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm thinking because I need to use rations again to get across the tanker hold. There's 4 more in this area, which includes the guard which fixes the door. This guard was a problem last time. So we're going to make sure he's absolutely dead straight, because in Very East mode we got the dog tag came out of him, but it got stuck somewhere. So okay, he's going to resist. Again, it fell at an awkward angle, didn't it? We didn't pick it up though, did we? So where's it gone? Is it... I can't believe that's happened again. It definitely didn't... No, we didn't get it. It's there. It's on the stairs. Maybe it fell on the stairs in very easy mode, not because I never checked the stairs. I don't know. You know, there's a guy down there this time. He wasn't in there in the very easy or easy mode, so we'll have to get the...
Freeze. No! Please don't.
You gotta go, first time watching and stuff. Oh cool, no problem Skid, thanks for watching. Glad you enjoyed it.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Right.
Freeze.
So I think we're on track at the moment. I hope.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Freeze. No! Please don't.
So for the first time you now have dog tags in hold 2. I believe there's 2 in hold 2, 4 in hold 3 and 2 in hold 1, I hope. Otherwise I've missed one. Now you get the full complement of guards here. comes the wave of guards. Done. I can't remember exactly which guards have the dog tag in Hold 1, but we'll have to
Okay, Snake.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Freeze.
With Ray, the hundreds
Don't think he's got the dog tag.
of Metal Gears that exist all over the world.
Of course, I could be wrong.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Freeze.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
That's 2.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player.
Now we need to go back to Hold 1 now and then make our way across the very top. There is another dog tag in Hold 2, but it's to the left, and you can't get to the left from here. You'd have to go into Hold 3 to get to the left. So that's what we need to in this backtrack.
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
There we go.
And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Okay, so in order to get across here without falling and dying, without your grip gauge depleting to 0 before you reach the ledge, you need to have either full health or you need to have a higher grip gauge. I will make sure I have a higher grip gauge in hard mode, which I'll be doing next, and then extreme mode after that. I should be able to make it here without dying. It's going to be close. Now, I don't think this guard has a dog tag. He might do, but I'm not sure. He did in the previous difficulties. He does, yeah. I saw the little sparkle. We needed to go this way anyway, but that's fine. So 4 more, and then we collected all dog tags in normal mode as well as very easy and easy mode. But yeah, for anyone just joining, I'm going for all 152 dog tags in the plant chapter, and so you had to collect all the ones in very easy, normal, hard, and extreme mode. And what we've done, not too bad. I made a mess of very easy mode, a little bit of a mess in easy mode, but so far normal mode's been plain sailing. Don't want to speak too soon, do I?
Longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
So there are 3 guards with dog tags in Hold 3. Then we need to backtrack to Hold 2 to get the last one.
His presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Gotcha. Right, let's take a picture.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray.
What's cool is when you take the pictures, you can either take the pictures from below or above, and Olicom still accepts them. It's a really cool idea. Same goes for the Marines logo.
Rule the sea and land as we never had before.
Freeze.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology
The last picture needed.
make that contingency.
Here's the picture from the left side. Done.
But if this theory
So-
is correct,
Freeze.
it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity.
So there's three guards with dog tags, or I shouldn't say guards because they're Marines. So 3 Marines with dog tags in hold 1, 3, but there's 2 Marines with dog tags in hold 2, and this is one of them.
Technology are about to render agreements like the NPT.
You have to distract him, keep an eye on the radar.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
Freeze.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot
Make sure I don't touch that noisy floor.
Again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
And done. That is all dog tags in normal mode. So finally a mode where I've sort of got through it really quickly and easily.
Black market trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear.
Cool. So I'm going to finish this. I'm going to save it. I'm going to show you all the dog tags. I've collected it in normal mode. I could have waited till once I got them all before showing you all the dog tags. But anyway, that's what I've done from the main menu. Basically, I'll show you all the names. Should be able to skip this. I skipped it in easy mode. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I don't know what I pressed in easy mode to skip it. Oh, there you go. So it's a circle. So I'm just going to let the last cutscene play, and then I'll be right back. Just quick bathroom break. This one here. Be right back.
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes.
Okay, I'm back. So just one rash news. Let's see my ranking this time, shall we? Oh, it's back this time. Okay. And we have unlocked the stealth camo, which we can use. I mean, I shouldn't need to use it, but you never know. So with the dog tags in normal mode. %, so far. So onto normal mode now, to hard mode now. So it's getting harder. So in normal mode there were 35 dog tags. In hard mode there were, in normal mode there were 33 dog tags. There's 35 in hard mode. In terms of where the extra two are, there's one extra one in hold number 3. And I believe the other extra one is in it's on D deck, I think it's called, the one where you know the pantry and stuff.
River 2 years ago.
The mission objective is
Greatest game of all time. It's certainly a good game. Yeah, no, I agree with you there. It's very, very popular. I'd love to see Metal Gear Solid 2 get a remake after Metal Gear Solid 3. What do you reckon? So, I mean, are you looking forward to the Metal Gear Solid Delta remake coming? I am. The one in August. It looks really good. With the modern controls. What game would be your choice next after Metal Gear Solid 3? Which one do you think? Or which game would you like to see remastered next? I'd like it to be Metal Gear Solid 1, but a lot of people, I think, it won't happen because remaking it will really change how the game feels and plays, kind of like it does with Twin Snakes. So what I'm going to do here is, I deliberately went forward because I knew this guy would spot me, so I'm going to wait for him to... I didn't want him to alert back up, so I made a mess of that. I could actually put the stealth on now, couldn't I? I've got it. I've unlocked it, so let's put the stealth on. He'll come and wake him up.
Freeze. Freeze.
I've unlocked the stealth, so I might as well make use the stealth camo. So why not use it?
Freeze.
But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 is a really good game. Not my favourite MGS game, but that's irrelevant. It's still really good.
Freeze.
So we started this with 83. We started hard mode having collected 83 dog tags. By the end of it, if we collected them all, we'll have 118 dog tags. There's quite a few to collect in this mode. We've got 3 so far.
Freeze.
This guard resisted in very easy and normal mode, but didn't resist in easy and hard mode. Now, because I've been outside a long time, I'll probably have a cold now, so if I stand still I'll sneeze, giving away my... like that. Would you believe it? I was moving up and down to stop myself. Been spotted, and I stand still for a fraction and I sneeze, but it proves my point, I was right. I did have a cold. Let's try it again, shall we? Destroyed his radio there. So I've distracted him by firing. He's going to notice the other guard. Or maybe not.
Freeze.
We'll wake him up in a sec.
Freeze. Move. Please don't.
He resists in normal mode, but obviously doesn't resist in hard mode. Sometimes the dog tags, when you get them, just rest against the wall, so sometimes you need to move the enemy out of the way to allow you to just stand next to the wall and pick up the dog tag, which is what I did there. But we need to get the other ration as well. You have, I think it's 3 rations. That should be alright, you know. I shouldn't need to really increase the hanging gauge. Right, so we need to wake this guard up and get his dog tag. He might resist. I don't know. There he is.
Freeze.
Need to be careful here because I'm out of ammunition.
What are you?
He's he resists anyway, so we'll have to come back and get him once we've got the USP. So that's good. Right, the first thing we need to do is we need to get some more ammunition, which we have.
Freeze. Don't kill me. Freeze.
And what you can always do, if there's like if you've got the other enemies trying to search for you, you can always hide him in the locker here. So there's some USP ammunition. Ooh, didn't mean to hide Snake in there. Now we have to be a bit more careful in this section for change, because the camera now moves to just staying at a fixed point. It moves to the side there. Now this section gets hard now because I believe this has got 4 enemies now, Now I'm pretty certain some resist, so what I'm going to do is find out which ones.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
How best to do this bit? Just go. we'll get them when we come back. It's not a problem, but I think that's the best course of action. And I've been streaming for about 2 hours and 15 minutes nearly. Well, I missed my chance there to hit old guy. That was slightly disappointing.
I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're
Definitely
not
getting quite low on
stopping us.
ammunition, wasn't I? Yeah, I knew she'd do that.
Take this. Take this.
Nearly done. Okay. Took a bit longer than expected. So we're going to get Olga's dog tag. We have 93 so far. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, we already got all the rations. You can get 3 rations in hard mode. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the thermal goggles and the USP suppressor before moving on. So you see we've got 93 dog tags, 152 in total in the tanker chapter, but I intend to get every single one of them. So attach the suppressor, and okay. There is also 242 in the plant chapter. And if you want me to do a playthrough of the plant chapter, obviously that, because the plant chapter is longer, it will be maybe in 2 or 3 playthroughs, but if you want me to do that, showing how to collect all the dog tags, I'm happy to do that. I'll show you the thermal goggles again. Now, this card doesn't resist until extreme mode, so I'm not sure what to do with extreme mode, because you won't be able to get the USP ammunition yet. So I don't know if it's a case that you have to lure him out first, knock him out, come back, get the ammunition, or whether if you go inside without training him first, will he not appear? I'm guessing that's the case, so I think I should find him first, knock him out, then get the ammunition. I hope that works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, so we've got what to do. We know 3 of these guards down here, we haven't got their dog tag just yet. So first thing we're going to do is, if I tap quickly, he'll come much quicker.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Okay, so this one doesn't resist. There we go. I knew he'd hit him at some point. So same thing again, just he's obviously seen the guy, so he's distracted.
Please don't.
He doesn't resist either. So there is infrared sensors there. You can touch them, instant game over, because it blows the ship up. So see that he's got his cold. There is medicine, I think, on hard mode outside the ship at the start. And we've already got this guy's dog tag. Good God. And then we need to get this guy.
Freeze.
He doesn't. None of them resist. Wow. And as you can see, we're a little bit short on M9 ammunition right now, so we need to see if there's some more. That's exactly what I was looking for. We've got a cardboard box as well. We need to get the dog tag from this guard.
Freeze.
And there's also one guard that we'll need to interrogate. Not this guard, the guard in the next area.
Freeze.
It's one of these 2 guards, wasn't it? I can't remember which one, but one of them.
Freeze.
I think this is the guard that resists.
What are you?
Yep.
Don't kill me.
Got to know, just in time.
It's the enemy.
Cool, all good, no problem. There's 7 dog tags in this next section. We're a bit low on ammunition. Crikey.
Freeze. Huh? Ow! What are you? Don't kill me.
Now I'm counting on there being some M9 ammunition around here. There's a USP. I could always shake the guards. The guards have probably got some M9 ammunition. There's none in here, I'm afraid. There is a... well... yeah, we'll have to manage without the trank ammunition for now. The reason why it's like the music, because I sort of walked through him without the weapon, it immediately, you know, he makes him immediately resist, but, so I'm going to have to knock him out.
What's going on?
He's heard that.
Freeze. Don't kill me. Just try to pull the trigger. Don't shoot. What's that? Freeze. No! Please don't. Don't shoot! Then shoot me. Please don't.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
What was that sound?
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Snake, are...
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men
incident
down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way... Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Freeze.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Freeze.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in it. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Freeze.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Freeze.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step.
So 6 dog tags left, and then we will have collected all dog tags in hard mode. And then it just left to get all the dog tags in extreme mode.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NVT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again.
Freeze.
The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system.
Freeze.
I didn't have my weapon on. That's why he spotted me.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Just because if you're aiming a weapon and you don't want to fire, you just can't just...
Development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like
You can't just deselect it.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
God got suspicious, didn't he?
This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence.
It's quite hard to see the other guys because I think the head projector was facing in the other direction when I got caught.
Freeze.
The importance of next-generation technology.
That's going to be quite difficult. So again, I need to move very, very quickly.
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Freeze.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world. We once lived in the shadow of the doomsday machine.
Freeze.
This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray.
And that guard will notice the guard I've trained.
Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me.
Freeze.
I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he.
Okay, well, dog tags left. Let's see if we can get this on this time.
Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth. Everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray. Some say that the
Freeze.
But it makes it easier when you haven't got the projector in that facing that direction.
reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable.
I knew it! I knew that happened! Damn it!
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
You know, you can tell I've been doing this a long time, and you know why? I just haven't used my brains. Why didn't I use the stealth?
The proliferation
Get it.
and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT
I should be using the stealth to get it.
obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
Wally.
The human race is about to slide.
Since I used to not using the stealth, I just forgot. Just use it.
Last century, and we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. This Metal Gear is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system.
Freeze.
See, so simple.
The importance of next-generation
One
technology
by.
such as C4ISR and RMA in battle
There we go.
systems
That is all dog tags
has been
in
discussed
hard mode.
time and again. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the
So,
black market trade in weapons
Oh, I've missed one.
has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Can't remember what one of this.
Metal Gear to the mix.
This one maybe?
Itself is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control, and it we, the Marines, will lead the charge.
Flying Fox. Okay, that's all dog tags collected in the hard mode as well. So we've collected all dog tags in very easy, normal mode, and hard mode. So we just want to do extreme now. Oops, wrong one. Just looking at the dog tags that I've collected. So these are the ones I've collected in hard mode. All 35 of them. Now in extreme mode, there are 34 dog tags, one less than in hard mode, and the dog tag which is missing, I don't know, I think that is in hold 2, I think, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. In fact, there's
2 years ago.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to. Oh, Joe, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it.
All right, let's look at your gear.
We need to get him.
Now, 2 of these guys outside resist. In other words, you need DSP to intimidate them to give them your dog tag. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go inside it. Ignore them and go inside straight away. This is what I do in extreme mode normally. Just go straight this way. We'll have to come back for them.
There's somebody there. Who is that? It's the enemy.
We'll come back for him as well, I think. Or we're going to have to. He doesn't resist, but obviously I mucked that up, so that's fine. We'll come back and do.
There's somebody there. Who is that?
Oh God!
It's the enemy.
Should we come back and do these guys later as well? I think we'll have to, the rate this is going.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Yeah, the first dog tag in extreme mode. And if I successfully collect them all, well, that means it'll be 152, and then that will be all dog tags collected in the tanker chapter across all the difficulties.
Freeze.
Be very careful. It might be more sensible for me to just go up and get the USP and then come back down, to come to think of it. I think this guard resists.
Just crowd.
Yeah, he does.
Snake.
But of course, shades again.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
That's not good. Because
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
I thought you can release the Tarpoon, in which case that's pretty much game over, you can't beat it then. Anyway, she didn't, we're fine, we're good to go.
Freeze.
Are you going?
Now, because he was this, I had to trank him first, go inside, get the USP ammunition, then come out and wake him up. I think if I had gone inside without tranking him first, he might never have appeared once I get the ammunition, come outside again, I think. Quicker way to wake him up, fire at the leg, fire at the arm, opposite arm. One thing you can also do is if you hit the radio and it's back, it stops the guard calling for backup. If you hit it there, he'll wake up in just a second, and because I've already shot him, he will give me the dog tag straight away. Oh, got some M9 ammunition, that's good. That will definitely come in handy. Come on, wake up.
Freeze.
Okay, we have 122 dog tags. There's 30 left to collect in extreme mode. So we've got 4 guards in this area to
Please don't.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Two more we need to get dog tags off in this area. He turned around so fast. I mean, that's brutal, isn't it? Oh my god. So he's the one who resisted before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot him in the leg, and you can see he'll wake up very quickly. With already shot him, he will now give me the dog tag.
Don't shoot.
Okay, so we've now just got one more. We need to get it from this guard. As soon as you go in that door, it triggers this guard coming upstairs.
Freeze.
Okay, on we go. And then this next room, the guard also has a dog tag. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy the camera.
There's somebody there.
Freeze.
And we've already got the dog tags off of these two guards, so this in this area, so this isn't a problem.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Yeah, it's a cool run, isn't it? Thanks, Thomas. I've had a few hiccups along the way, but not done too badly. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to distract this guard. He's going to now come and see the guy I've trained and wake him up.
Freeze. Freeze. Don't kill me. Freeze.
See, they if you don't hold it at their face long, they will try to resist.
Freeze.
Crap.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
I thought. Oh, they're both tranked. So which one had the dog tag? That's the question, isn't it? I'm in trouble. Oh god. I've got a cobble box at least, perhaps that will save me. If I hadn't been bleeding, I would have been fine. He wouldn't have seen me. Because obviously you get the stealth for getting the number of dog tags, so... and without the stealth I would have died. There's no way I would have survived. I can't go through that door yet, because the door's not, you know, it's jammed. It can't be opened yet. So they're going to wake up the guards that are trained. So we did get one of the dog tags in this area before all hell broke loose. But we need to get the dog tags from the other two guards. Now, which guard have we got is going to come to look?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
So we've already got that one. Because he didn't have the...
Freeze.
No. Please don't.
Okay.
Freeze.
It's the enemy. I need help.
I thought the other guard... I thought there was two. Yeah, fused 6 stress, quite indeed. I know, I thought... Unless I trained the other guy too quickly. But I could swear he didn't have... a dog tag. Shooting them makes them up more quickly. I could swear I'm missing one. Because before all hell broke loose, I thought I only picked up one dog tag, didn't I?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
No, he doesn't have one. The other guy didn't have one. And the other guy did. Unless I picked up both the dog tags or something. Okay, we'll go by the logic that we've collected all 3 dog tags, although I can't... You see, I know I've played through the 4 previous difficulties, but if I paid attention... I'd be right. Anyway, we need to go back in and get these other dog tags. And while I'm here, I need to get some M9 ammunition as well. I think there is some here. Which one is it? There is.
Freeze.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Freeze.
Right, we got this one. Okay, so we have to go outside again because two of the guards in extreme mode outside at the very beginning of the game resist, i.e. you need the USP to scare them into giving you the dog tag. So we're going to do those three now. There's a third guard who doesn't resist, but I thought just get the USP, come back and do all of them. So he's going to resist.
Are you going to shoot me?
I should have got the 2 rations from the guard in the other area, but I just forgot to get those. Because they're going to need them. This is the other guard that resists as well.
Freeze. Freeze.
So if you do that, walk into them, and as long as you put your weapon up immediately, they won't try to attack you. Okay, so we need to get the final dog tag from the guard who's on the upper deck. Final dog tag in this area. If you look there, this from hard mode onwards, you get medicine, so obviously if you're outside for more than 3 hours you will start sneezing when you get inside, which obviously can give you a position away, but that's why the medicine is there to cure that. I'm gonna just equip the cardboard box.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Okay, good. I think now that we have got all the dog tags in these main areas, so next place we need to go to is the engine room. I think we're on track, but I do want to get the 2 rations because the problem is when you get to the holds you need to get to the guards at the top and you need to climb over the railings, but the problem is if you don't have your full health, your grip gauge won't be strong enough. So I'm going to have to increase the grip gauge in the engine room as well, which is going to make it difficult. So that's why we're going to go here again. To get, because the guards here always has
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
2 rations, regardless of the difficulty, because in extreme mode there's no rations lying around anywhere, but this guard always has 2.
Please don't.
Now of course having 2 rations might be enough to fully heal myself, but I don't know if it will. So I think I will have to increase the grip gauge, which will be interesting. Now I could just kill these guards, but that you know, where is the challenge in that? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in again, I'm going to save it, just in case I muck up going forward. And
You want to save, Snake?
so what I might do, if people like it, I might then do a playthrough of trying to get the dog tags in the plant chapter. If you think that's a good idea.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Now, I'm going to be a little while in here because I need to increase Snake's grip gauge, and to do that I can't really have these guards waking up, so the best thing to do is to put them in a locker. And my health's quite low, so I don't know how this is going to work. So I'm going to take this guard up to the locker as well, and then I'm going to try and get my health now. To increase the, what I'm going to try to do is increase the grip gauge. If I do that, then I don't need to be full health when I get to the holds, when I need to swing along the railing to get to the guards high up who have a dog tag. Now there's two ways you can increase your grip gauge. You either one do 100 pull-ups, and I'll show you what the pull-ups are, or you do 10 where you jump from a higher railing to a bottom railing and you grab the bottom railing, and that obviously improves your strength much more quickly. Now the only problem with that is it's very easy to miss the bottom railing. If you miss it, you die. And because my health is reduced, it might not be, it works so well. So this is a pull-up. So it's that's not pull-up. But pull-up is it L2? There we go. 1, 2, like that. But as you see, that would take forever. I don't know why it's quicker, to be honest. But so what you're supposed to do, and let's see if this works, like that. So if you do 10 of those, Snake's grips gauge will increase, and that's why I removed the two guards, put them in the locker so that they don't wake up. There's 2 of them, so we need to do 8 more. Now there's also a level 3 grip gauge, but might be able to get away with level 2. So that's 4 of them, isn't it? Ryzen also can increase his grip gauge to level 2 and level 3. That's 5. Seven. See, that can happen. He misses it completely, dies, and now it resets to the beginning. So I have to do 10 of those again, unfortunately. So you can see how annoying that is. How many systems are in this game on the PS2? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but it's not a case of, it's no good just holding the action button when you fall. You won't grab the railing. So yeah, it's a bit, we need to get these guards out of the way so I can pick up the dog tag. I'll try and do it again. I will need to increase Snake's grip gauge, otherwise I will not be able to, because there's not enough rations. So, and unfortunately, even though I did about 7 of those before I died, because I died I had to do them all again. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, it's a very complicated game. You know, when this game first came out, it was very state of the art. You know, it's you know, I spent many hours playing this game before. And there's, you know, it really is one of the best. I mean, maybe that in terms of the actual combat and stealth, or, yeah, you know, the way it's designed, it may be the best stealth in any Metal Gear Solid game. Naturally, it improved over MGS1. Of course, I mean, yeah, because it's a better system. And MGS3, the combat, it's a very different kind of style sort of game, Metal Gear Solid 3. I know Metal Gear Solid 3's got the CQC and stuff like that, but there's just something, I don't know what's the right way to describe it, the way the combat's done in this game. It's so good. See, I died again. It may be because of my health being weaker.
Snake!
It's why Snake is falling, but sometimes it just happens. There's nothing I can do. And I'm just going to have to resort to just killing them now, because I can't be bothered to keep wasting time.
Freeze. Freeze.
See, that wouldn't work because you just falls down there. But yeah, it's there's another place you can do this in the holds at the start. But the problem is with the holds, you've got limited time, and you know, it's going to be hard enough to get all dog tags in the holds within the time limit as it is. So I just have to keep trying until I get lucky. But I must increase my grip gauge.
Snake, respond!
Snake! Well, do you know, let's see if anywhere else in this area we can do that, because that's... I know I could do this pull-ups thing, but do I really want to? Because this is the pull-up. 1, 2, 3... I didn't mean to do that. Crap. It was going so well until now. Oh, now I'm out of ammunition, great. You know, I could have put my stealth cam on, but it's like I mucked up twice in the holes in hard mode. I was just like, why wasn't I wearing my stealth cam? It would have made it easier. See, some people would just give up and just let themselves get killed and start again, but not me. I want to evade capture and I want to start again. Assigning more person. In fact, you know what I could do? I can do the whole thing in my stealth. He's not a problem anymore. So we've still got 4 dog tags to actually get in this area. Once again, it won't let me pick... Oh, it did let me pick up this time. Hey! what I can do is this. Actually, maybe not do it there. Maybe that's not such a good idea. So what you can do this here. Oh. I'm so nervous that I'm just not gonna... And he dies! I don't believe it! I don't absolutely believe it!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I'm sure I'm not wrong here. Perhaps I'm completely wrong. So when I fall, I'm just going to hold the triangle button, okay? No, you don't, I'm right. It doesn't work. He does not grab it. Why would you create a mechanic like that, that if you just miss the timing by a fraction, Snake dies? And if I want to do those pull-ups, I've basically got to do 2 pull-ups each time and pull myself up. That's 50 times I'd have to do that. And screw that. Normally it doesn't take me this long, so because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I know if my health wasn't lower, 7, I'll probably get an extra one, 8, 9 and 10, and then I have to repeat that to get to 100. I mean, it's just going to take too long. Got to keep trying. Because the problem would be solved if I got to the tanker with enough. I mean, I don't think 2 rations is going to fully heal myself. That's my concern. Four. By the way, we've got 2 more dog tags we need to get in this area, I think, or 2? 3. That's 5 so far. We need to do probably 4 more because we did those push-ups as well. So what we're on at the moment, 138. There is... What are we thinking now? 1, 4, 4... 3 more to get dog tags off from this area. 6. We'll know when it's worked because one, that the colour of my grip gauge will change and it will say level 2 instead of level 1, and Otacon will give us a call. 7. Now this is where I died before, after 7, so will we get further this time? 8. Still level 1, 1 more. Maybe I wasn't even doing those pull-ups right. There we go.
Congrats, Snake. Looks like those pull-ups were worth it. Your grip strength is up.
Now we could, so this is my grip strength now. Now obviously it's still, because my health isn't full, it's still depleting more quickly, but it lasts a lot longer. I could go up to level 3, I'm not going to. Because if you muck up level 3, I mean, I think if you muck up level 3 and die, then I'll go back to level 1. So I'd have to, I think, leave the room, save it, and then come back. But that would be too tedious. So we're going to get this guy. Normally I wouldn't use stealth, but my patience is depleted a little bit.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Freeze.
I could have practiced getting all the dog tags before I did the stream, but I just decided now, let's just go for
What are
it.
you?
I am your worst nightmare. I wanted to make sure I picked up the dog tag before I went through the room because I don't think that the guard appears again, so it's one chance to get the dog tag and then no further chances.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
So this, without using the stealth, this is how I get this guard. Turning off the lights makes him suspicious.
Freeze.
And like so. Ten dog tags left until I've got every single one of them in the tanker chapter.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Now all that's left is the 8 in the tanker in the holes. Now of course, because of the time limit, it's going to be difficult to get those 8. But and I'm not sure how many are in, or where they are exactly in each hold. Let's get those M9 ammunitions first. Oh, I did collect them tonight, yeah. Oh, well, I have to make do. You do get some extra ammunition, M9 ammunition, when the holds start. There's a door behind you can go in to get the ammunition. I could always shoot all these guards. I'll just have to improvise as I go.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
Anyway, let's get on with the this little mini boss fight. So I didn't start that very well, did I? crap. What are you doing, Snake? Oh god, we're in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. In fact, you know, I'm not in trouble. I'm going to shoot them. See, I'm so obsessed with taking enemies out non-lethally. Metal Gear made me be like that. On hard mode, I was gonna plan to do a hard mode stream with Metal Gear Solid 1. Funny enough, going for the Foxhound rank, maybe on Monday or something. But I need to play through hard mode myself first, just to familiarise myself. I'll tell you some tips in a minute. So let me give you an idea. So I'm hired, by the way, the gaming and guitar porter. So I know you're doing hard mode. I'll give you an idea of extreme mode, just so you understand. So, in normal mode, once you defeat an enemy, your health will replenish to a certain amount, right? It won't. You know, I don't know the exact amount. I think about your health, about half your life gauge roughly replenishes. Now, in hard mode, when you defeat a boss, your health will only replenish to a small amount. In extreme mode, your health doesn't replenish at all. So, if you think of it, for hard mode, you've got to get used to the idea of defeating the bosses without taking virtually any damage. So if you're not going for the highest ranking, don't worry about it too much, just get loads of rations. But you need to really learn how to defeat bosses with virtually hardly no hits. That should be your motivation. So that's what I recommend. Try and beat them with no hits. Now I think there's two guards here who have dog tags, but I don't know which ones.
And it will be the Marine Corps and our Raid that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
He's got one.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
Now, I don't think the first guard in the hold has a dog tag, if my memory's correct.
Some say that the strategic
So I think it's just that the two guards at the other end of the hold to have it. And remember, the time in extreme mode doesn't extend, so I've literally only got 5.5 minutes to get all dog tags. You can also use thermal goggles to see where enemies are coming. Yes, you're right, yeah, thermal goggles is good. Get the night vision goggles as well.
This project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Oh yes, I'll be fine because my grip gauge is 2 now. You can see now that full health.
Always bear that in mind.
See how long it takes for the grip level 2 gauge to deplete. So yes, you want get loads of rations. You need to learn to defeat guards basically without only taking 1 or 2 hits. Just make sure you've got to pick up the body armor early. You can pick up the body armor after the torture scene because it's already available in. I think it's in B2 of the building where you meet Otacon. Level B2 on the left side. One of the doors is a level 6 door. So definitely get the body armor early. The gaming guitar. Are you going for like the highest ranking in the hard mode, or is it just a casual playthrough out of interest? Because if you're going for the highest ranking, I can give you some more tips. For example, when after the torture scene, when you had to head up the tower and you've got all those waves of guards, instead of trying to shoot them all, just throw stun grenades, knock them all out. In hard mode, the radar is disabled, so you haven't got the radar. So when you're fighting the Harrier, you have to get a feel where the Harrier will be.
This new model
It's
of
difficult
Metal
to
Gear
explain, but I mean, I know like where the Harry will be in the first couple of shots, but you get an idea of you can listen to where it is.
Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
You're just going through the hard difficulty. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the main thing is you don't want to get caught by guards because they appear so quickly in MGS1 and they'll decimate you. You really have to just learn how to defeat the bosses with very little hits. Psycho Mantis isn't too difficult. Let's take this picture. See, that really annoys me because I put the stealth camo on and for some reason it deselected. But yeah, so it's I mean, the first kind of fight you have is against the guards. It's not too difficult. You know, you just shoot them all. If you were going for the highest ranking, you just get Mel to shoot them instead, and you run around while Meryl shoots them. Right, so let's how many dog tags? So I've need 5 more.
That nature never gave the Mantle. With this latest Metal Gear,
See, something as well is the.
rule the sea and land as we never have before.
See, the guards. This guard moves slightly differently in Extreme Mode. Normally he's just stationary, but now he actually moves back and forward.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right.
And when that happens, you have to move the guard out of the way so you can actually pick up the dog tag.
Left.
I meant to put the stealth camera.
To move on, George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex. Next generation nuclear warheads.
Yeah, in hard mode exploring it's good. Make sure you get plenty of ammunition. You can get rations out of enemies, by the way. Sometimes they will drop ammunition. I'm gonna go mad in a minute. I'm just trying to get back. What the hell? It's because I can't see Snake. I know he's working the guard up.
Taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct,
but yeah, so yeah,
that there was a calculated
guards will sometimes drop ammunition and
by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
And
We are
rations.
here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. We'll bear that in mind.
But we've only got 2 more
Metal Gear technology.
dog tags to get, and we've got 152 in the tanker chapter.
Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements.
Now, if you're trying to do this without the stealth, this is what you do.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
Freeze.
Now, obviously, you need the guards facing the other way, because if you don't, they'll spot me when I'm here.
The endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry.
Because Monday's bank holiday, would you like me to do that? Just do a hard mode playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 1, and I'll go for the the highest rank in the hard mode, Fox ranking. What do you reckon? Yeah or nay?
We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Done. There you go. All 152 dog tags. Pretty sweet, huh? Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't normally stream. You know, I only stream sort of during lunchtime. Obviously weekends or bank holidays because otherwise I'm at work. But let's just have some fun. Let's actually, I tell you what. Before I get caught, which I'm about to get caught. I didn't mean to set the camera. I didn't mean to do that, and I got spotted. And there's something wrong with these controls. I don't know what it is about the PS5 controller. The triggers. Sometimes they do that. It selects the wrong weapon.
Snake, respond. Snake.
And also, I've forgotten for extreme. So extreme mode. As soon as you enter the room, if you go to hold 2 and go back to hold 3, the guard appears by the computer. I'm up here again, but it doesn't matter because I've still got all 152 dog tags. So we done it. Mission accomplished. But but I think we've got all the pictures we need.
Rules the sea and land as we never have before.
Freeze.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
I don't think so. No stretching for me. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, what I'll do, I'll run through hard mode first of all, just so I'm familiar with it. But yeah, the main thing is it's learning to beat the bosses with virtually taking no damage. If you wanted to get the highest ranking, but other than that, rations are still rations. You can only have 2 rations in hard mode, so two is the max you can carry. But guards will sometimes drop rations, sometimes they'll just drop ammunition. Out of interest, the gaming and Guitar Portal, if you're still watching, what are you playing MGS1 on? Are you playing it from the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection? Because if you do, then you could always play the. It's got the Metal Gear Solid Integral version, which was originally just released in Japan. And what that game's got is sometimes when you start to say a new playthrough. You'll get the alternative guard routes, which means the guards are in different locations, which can change things up a bit.
The first.
Left.
I knew it. That I must have missed something.
Down.
In fact, let's get out of the room and come back in. That will stop him doing this left, right, up, down thing. I can't remember which one I haven't got. So because the guard's there, just trank him.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
It was either the middle or the left one.
But even you will have
I didn't take. I've used it on camera, haven't I, Wally?
To design and to the failed cover-up cost of his influence.
Good.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Now that funny noise basically means that Otacon will react to the pictures I'm taking.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear
Let's just listen to let's see how Otacon reacts. But yeah, so that's the main tip for hard mode. You just got to get good against the bosses. For Ocelot's boss in MGS1, what I normally do is I shoot him diagonally, where I know when he's running around, I know he's going to be in a certain place. So I do 1 or 2 shots diagonally, and rinse and repeat. That seems to work.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The
Grey
first
Fox.
image is.
You should be able to beat Grey Fox really without
this is the
taking.
Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something?
So this is Otacon's reactions.
The next one's the Commandant again. Look, if you like him so much, I'll print this out and make a panel out of it. Put it over your bed or something. And the next one is... We can use the left shot you took earlier. You don't need to take another one.
So you've already got the left shot, okay.
The next one's... The other photo of the front works. You don't need to take another one. The next one's... Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try
It's
again?
just because this was out of focus to get the funny
last
reaction.
one's coming up. I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's go a bit. So we need to do one of the front right and the lettering.
Development on Shadow Mode, which was supposedly the first preparatory
Let's get this done.
measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability.
Okay, so I already took a picture of the front and the lettering, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's do it. Yeah, so in terms of the other bosses, the tanker against, you know, obviously Raven's inside it in the snowfield. So anyway, we got 152 dog tags, so mission accomplished. Oh my god. Yeah, so the tanker fight is difficult because it's more aggressive. You know, when you start the mission, throw a chaff to disable the tanker. You can always throw a stun grenade, which causes the soldier on the you know, who's firing at you. If you throw a stun grenade, the soldier will temporarily go inside, and then wait for him to come out. As soon as he is about to come up again, time it right, and throw your grenade. Then
the first one I'm seeing is.
And obviously, depending on how hard you press the button when you throw the grenade, if you press the button harder, it will throw the grenade further. So you just got to work out roughly how to get the grenade near the tanker. If you get the grenade right next to the soldier when you throw the grenade, it will damage half his health. If it's not quite near enough, it only damage a quarter. See, it's one of those bosses which you have to just improvise, and it's either you're lucky or not. As for the one against Grey Fox, you know, the ninja, you should be able to beat that boss without taking damage. It's after the first section, when you put your weapons away. What I always do, at the top left, there's a little corner you can hide in, and I'll wait for Grey Fox to come to me, and you hit him, and once you've hit him a couple of times, he dives out the way, and then just position yourself so that once he's dived out the way, before he's about to dive again and hit you, punch him, and you keep doing that. If you keep timing it correctly, position yourself so that you get the punch in before he dives at you. Does his handstand or whatever, or his kick or whatever he does. As long as you time your punching correctly, you won't get hit ever in that fight. So you just got to make sure you time the punch before he dives at you, and then you should be fine. For the Psycho Mantis, I mean, it's not, you know, it's the same kind of process really. Just to make sure you avoid all the weapons he throws. You know, when he picks up Meryl and gets Meryl to try to kill Snake, when you hit her. When you knock her over, you can get a few quick shots at hits at Psycho Mantis as well. So make sure when you start that fight, make sure you've basically got plenty of ammunition for your FAMAS and for your SOCOM. What's the next boss? Sniper Wolf. As it's hard mode, you should have about 10 bits of ammunition. So just make sure that she moves a bit more quickly in hard mode. So wait until she's standing upright behind the little barrier to the left of the fight, because if she's standing anywhere else, she will probably hit you before you can get your PSG-1 aimed at her. What else is there? Yes, so like I say, when it comes to running up the tower and you've got all those guards, just throw stun grenades instead, and then if you time it correctly, you'll take very little damage. It's better to do that really, because trying to fight your way up there by killing them all, I don't know if that works very well. For the Harrier, I think I said before, is you just got to learn that you can sense where it is, even though you haven't got the radar in hard mode. And I'll show you all the dog tags that I've got. So there we go. So that was, I got the highest ranking in hard mode. I did a live stream about a week ago, got the highest Fox ranking on hard mode. Before that, a couple of weeks before that, I did play for an extreme mode. So anyway, this is the one with all the dog tags. So it's all 152. So we go for the tanker. That's all of them in easy mode, a very easy mode. All of them in easy mode. All of them in normal. It's a good challenge. All of them in hard, and all of them on Extreme. So it's cool. But I haven't done the plant. There's none. So I have to do the plant another time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this stream. But yeah, what I'll do, what I plan to do on Monday, I'll do a playthrough. I'll attempt to get the highest rank in the Fox ranking on Extreme Mode in Metal Gear Solid 1, which will take some doing. That will definitely need a couple of saves and retries. The criteria, by the way, to get the highest ranking on any difficulty on Metal Gear Solid 1 is you have to save less than 80 times, very generous. Basically, no kills, no rations used. Technically, the game automatically has, I think it's 4 alerts. I think you can't afford to have any more alerts. You get 4 automatic alerts, but you can't have any alerts either. So it's quite tough. But yeah, what I'll do at 12 noon on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, I will live stream hard mode on Metal Gear Solid 1. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you guys then. Anyway, I enjoyed that stream, and I was streaming, by the way, I was streaming for about literally just under 4 hours. So that's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I might even stream another game tomorrow, and I haven't decided which. Maybe I might stream a bit of maybe Sonic Origins, or maybe I might do Shovel Knight, because I haven't done Shovel Knight in a while. Anyway,